I like this kind of headline out of this. Conservative economist endorses giving money away to everyone. Hey, Greg Mankiw, professor of economics at Harvard, author of the best-selling economics textbook for a long time, right?
Ever since I read it in Milton Friedman's book when I was a student, I've always been attracted by the negative income tax, universal basic income idea because of its simplicity. It really does, it takes the government out of people's lives, including the lives of the poor. At least I think is worth thinking about. And that's the proposal of Andrew Yang. Now, I'm not here to endorse Andrew Yang, but I think his basic idea at least seems workable to me. I mean, his idea is to put a value-added tax, which is basically a flat consumption tax, and use it to finance universal basic income, so everybody gets a lump sum back. That, I think, could work in the sense that we know value-added taxes work in much of Europe. It's a fairly efficient way to collect revenue. That's why many European countries use it and have kept using it for many, many years. Universal basic income is a pretty easy thing to implement. Everybody gets a check. They do it in Alaska, right, with the oil revenue. So the whole thing would work, and the whole thing would be progressive. It would be like a sort of a super-duper earned income tax credit, although it doesn't require you work because everybody would get it. But it's basically a way to redistribute resources from people high up in the income distribution towards people at the bottom. To me, that's attractive, in part because I think it would work, but also in part because this distinction between the two CEOs, one of which is spending lavishly and consuming a lot, and the other which is saving to give money to his alma mater, it's going to penalize the guy who's spending, who's living the lavish lifestyle more. And I think that's a good thing. So I think the consumption tax aspect's quite desirable. The universal basic income part kind of makes sense as a way to help people at the bottom. So to me, actually, I think the idea makes sense. It would be a pretty radical change from where we are. I understand that. But I think unlike the Elizabeth Warren thing, which is also a radical change, this one I could see working, whereas Elizabeth Warren's wealth tax I just don't see.